Hey everyone, welcome back to JP's Budget Collecting and my weekly Sunday live stream. And I'm already like out of focus. This stupid camera. Swear. That's a little better. Okay. So this will probably be my goal is to make this super quick. Hey Unruly, thank you for tailgating a little bit. Obviously there's a charity auction going on over on the Comic Core right now for Midwest Comic Man and his family. So I don't want to keep people for too long from that if they want to go over there. But ultimately, I decided to just do my regular thing. My Chiefs are also playing, so I almost didn't do this at all. But I had a bunch of pickups this week, and I was like, I'll just go quick. So I'm just going to kind of run through. Thank you, Unruly. It does look better now, so maybe it actually wasn't that bad. It looked like it was a little out of focus when it first came up. So just going to kind of run through my pickups this week. Hey, Comic Corpse. And run through stuff, and then you can go back to the chat. You can go back to Sunday Night Football. You can go back to the auction. Hey, Hawk79, what's going on? And so goal to keep this under 30 minutes, which for me is like a minor miracle if I manage to do that. So I'm also hopefully won't cough too much. Weather has changed. I got all plugged up and yeah, sinuses and everything else. So, you know, the joys of the season. Hey, Bash Clark, what's going on? I do appreciate those of you that are joining me. I really appreciate that as always. So looks like we got 5 in the chat. So as you guys know, I only go to my comic shop, about every 2 weeks generally. So I got 2 weeks worth of books, which turned out to actually be a huge stack. Unfortunately, like even though the first week I had like 4, and then this week I had a crazy stack of books. I also got some other things I picked up during the week. I might show right at the end if I have time. But with that, let's get into the books. We got a few people here. We'll start with the books that I have not read yet. So I've only made it through about half the stack. But I'll give a little more details on those. These are the ones I haven't read yet. I got the B cover for Justice League Dark. I haven't liked many of these like deceased tie-in covers, but I did like this one. If you guys have not been reading Justice League Dark, I've not read this issue, but it has been an excellent series. And I put the book too close again, so I feel like I'm out of focus again. It's been an excellent series. I really loved it. Tyon has just killed this series from the beginning. I'm out of focus. So, come on. There we go. There we go. So, he's been killing on that series. I've really enjoyed it. Hey, can't get enough. Hey, Comic Books NYC, what's going on? He's multitasking. I know he's probably like waiting for something to bid on. I did pick up Justice League again. We'll see. Doom is supposedly winning, so we will see if they actually won. So I don't know. That Scott Snyder run has been good and bad. I picked up Bad Girl because I always pick up Bad Girl. I usually get the B cover. I didn't switch it from this ugly deceased one. So yeah. I picked up Nightwing. Maybe some of this is coming to an end based on the solicitations for January. Maybe finally with Talon might actually like help him inadvertently get his memory back. It looks like maybe. So we'll see. We'll see where this goes. I haven't read these. Like I said, I haven't read any of these yet. I picked up another Wonder Woman, gorgeous Jenny Frison. You guys know I have a weak spot for Jenny Frison. So let's see. I picked up Ghost Spider. I'm enjoying this so far. Like, I can't wait. They got basically the Jackal is back, and he's discovered there's a new Gwen Stacy. So of course he's obsessed. I'm curious where they go for this. So ASM, haven't read it yet either. I've not been super impressed with Nick Spitzer's ASM run. Hey, Bacon Snake. Hey, Jeffrey. A huge spot, huh? Unruly gave directly to the GoFundMe. Good for you, Unruly. Let's see. Maybe start some extra cash. Not sure if I like picking anything else up. We'll see. Well, you did pick up. I guess I should be clicking on some of these. You did pick up some nice things last night, and I'm sure every little bit helps. Heidi, oh, thanks. So Jeffrey is in the chat. Big Snake is in the chat. I haven't been clicking on any of these. Hawk is in the chat. I'm kind of moving fast. I want to keep this fairly short. I don't want to be too long while the auction's going on. Avengers number 25. I also picked up. We're still on the books that I have not read. Let's see. TJ, what's going on? Well, I appreciate that, TJ. And normally I would definitely go for my usual hour. But with the auction going on for Paul and his family, I'm going to try to just go quick, just kind of run through my pickups real quick and get everybody back over there. Plus, I kind of want to go back and check on my Chiefs, although they were already getting their butts kicked by the Packers. But I'll do that here in a little bit too and have the auction and the game on. But I will go through the rest of my pickups. So those are the ones I haven't read yet. So I don't really have much to say about them yet. Both Justice Leagues, Batgirl, Nightwing, Wonder Woman, Ghost Fighter, I get ASM, and Avengers. So let's go through the stuff I've read, and we'll spend a little more time on these. Let's see. Yeah, you definitely picked up some cool stuff last night in NYC, and I kind of wanted the J-Hood thing, but I knew it was going to go when he kept adding bigger and color and everything else. I'm like, yeah, I won't be able to bid for that, but that was cool. So that was awesome of him, and I'm glad you got that. King Thor number 2. Seeing this out to the end, this was better than number 1, but it's just still a little this whole the whole issue is basically a battle between Thor and Loki and Gore, and I don't know. I feel like it's for an issue that's just a whole one battle. I felt like it kind of drug, it was the same notes over and over again, that they weren't really moving the story of where they're going very much. So we'll see. I'm going to see it after the end. There's only 2 more issues of Jason Aaron's Thor run, so which I have really enjoyed. Sam, I am dropped in. What's going on, man? Thank you for dropping in. I have not watched Unruly's yet. I do need to watch. I saw that he had posted his Comic Books NYC's Loose Change Challenge video. And if you guys have not entered Kavi's contest yet, you have 1 week to do so. So Unruly dropped this video today. I got to go back and watch that later. I did pick up Detective Comics, the first Mrs. Freeze. So this is pretty good. I feel like Tomasi has just been solid on this Detective Comics run. It hasn't been anything memorable, but every issue's been good. So this is the first Mrs. Freeze, so we'll see if that goes anywhere. But looking forward to the rest of that story. I think it could be fun. Let's see. I'm going to save that because I'm going to talk about it toward the end. Batman 81. Finally moving toward the confrontation between him and Bane and his father. And so, yeah, the story moved a little better. I thought this was a good issue. Definitely, it's taken long enough, but we're finally moving. Rod, what's going on? I appreciate you stopping in. House of X Projects coming out in hardcover next month. Yeah, I might have to try to track those down. So, yeah, Kavi says, can enter until the end of next Friday the 1st. So his contest runs through Friday the 1st. I'm going to try to launch my contest on Friday the 1st. At least that is the plan. For my road to 600, I'm currently at 563. So Rod dropped in for just a second. Call me Rod. Oh, did he call you Rod? Oh my goodness. Well, we'll just leave that up there. Rodney, I like it. So I'm gonna save. Am I to the end here? Oh, almost. I'm gonna save those last books for the. I did pick up this amazing art germ, The Amazing Mary Jane. I love this cover. I wasn't sure about the series. Black Cat has been such a dumpster fire. I feared the series would be the same. And it's not great, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. It's not like I think NYC said he thought it was like a 5 or 6 issue run. I will probably pick it up if it's only 5 or 6 issues. We'll see. We'll see how it goes to number 2. I did add number 2 to my poll, but I haven't added the series yet. But it was fun. It was actually much better than the dumpster fire, and the art was good. It was much better than the dumpster fire that has been Black Cat that I kept picking up forever and ever and ever. Let's see. We'll start with this one. Rod's going to hit you all with coconuts for calling him Rodney over here. Rodney is running from here. Oh no. Thank you, Rod. I will go back to Rod since you said hit the like and share. I won't do the other. So every art germ cover. I know, me too. So I picked up Valkyrie number 4. If you guys are not reading this, okay, this is Jason Aaron and Al Ewing. So Al Ewing of Immortal Hulk, Jason Aaron of all the different stuff that Jason Aaron does. Hey, Iron Galactus, thank you for joining us again. I love this series so far. The first 4 issues have been fantastic, in my opinion. Don't worry about the story. Just look at the cover, Dan. There are some books, and that's why I keep getting that stupid Black Cat, because I love J. Scott Campbell. I have a weakness for particularly his Black Cat. I did finally cancel it, although I have 2 more issues that were already like pre-ordered that I will pick up. I won't stick my comic shop with those, but I did cancel it after the next 2 issues. It's done. I can't do it. It's not. It's the inside is such a dumpster fire. It's not even the art and the writing. So yeah, but what is not a dumpster fire is this. This is really, really good. I realize Jane Foster is not a character a lot of people follow. I don't think the book has a super high print run. This thing is really solid. If you have not picked this up yet, it's only 4 issues in. My guess is they're probably still available in most of your shops. You can probably get 1 through 4. Do it. It's good. Really enjoying that. Then we'll go with this next. Oh, I got the focus all jacked up again. Come on, focus. There we go. Yes, he does. Struggle is real. Yeah, I love me some Jenny Frison. That is for darn sure. Batman, Curse of the White Knight, number 4. I know a lot of people dropped this after the first 2 issues of this. That they were like, it's not moving, it's slow. 3 and 4 have been fan-freaking-tastic. Not just because my girl Barbara is on the front cover, which you guys know I love. Me some Barbara Gordon, looking badass and ready to rumble. Not just because of that, and what she does inside. This book is really, really good. I'm really enjoying this. I love White Knight. I don't think it's quite there yet. We'll see where the story goes, but I'm really enjoying this. I love this issue. This story is really picked up after they got Pat. The first 2 issues were a little bit of setup, and these 2 have been fantastic. Last 2 books that were grabbed it just for the cover. Yeah. Tommy has gotten off the Frison train. Shame on you, sir. Shame on you. So he picked up the Alfred cover. The Alfred cover is actually pretty good too. I've just been picking up the main, and I wasn't going to pass up Barbara. So last 2 were 2 books that were not pre-pulled for me. I just picked them up because my comic shop had them. I did not read Powers of X or House of X. I did pick up get the glare off. X-Men #1, the Brooks party sketch, because the art germs were all gone because I didn't pre-order one. So I went with a Brooks Jean Grey instead, which is still pretty nice. Not as nice as that art germ. And then I went for Marauders #1. I just went for the main. They had the Storm cover. Jeffrey, I know you're going to be disappointed I didn't grab it. I didn't actually like it. I actually like just this ensemble better than the Storm piece by itself. Storm even looks good on this. I love the Kitty Pryde with the black eye and the sword. I really wanted the one with the tattooed knuckles that I used for my thumbnail, but they didn't have that either. So this is the one I got. So free admission. I didn't read Powers and House. I decided I would try these 2 series. These are really the only 2 I'm thinking about trying of the 6. I keep turning the wrong book. And this is a tale of opposites in terms of getting Jason interested in your X-Men story. Yeah, the Red Queen one is super nice. I wish they'd had one. I would have grabbed it. So this one, oh, wrong book. This one. How do you not make Jason interested in X-Men? You have lots of exposition, and you make it all about the Summers. I will tell you right now, I give John a hard time a lot of times on his streams because he talks about Cyclops, and I say Cyclops is the worst X-Men. I'm only half kidding when I say that from my perspective. I find him uninteresting. I find that whole family, Jean is only because I don't know why she married into that family, but Jean's decent, but like the rest of them are boring, and I have no interest in the Summers. This whole book was about the Summers clan, and I realize this is going to be a not popular opinion, but they're like my least, the whole group of them, I have the least interest in. Gray Man dropped in here. Did I miss Gray Man? Hey, what's going on? Thank you for joining us, Gray Man. Says it's not without reading House. The thing is, even like I didn't feel like I didn't understand what was going on. Like I felt like I completely understood like the whole thing with Krakoa and the flowers, and that they basically got themselves. I even kind of understood the villains a little bit. It was a little like you didn't understand exactly what was going on there, but I didn't feel lost reading it. I was bored. And yeah, I don't think I'm picking it up again. I don't I'm probably not picking up any of the others. I might pick up Fallen Angels just because I like some of those characters, and I like the idea of like they seem to be like the outcasts, like the people that aren't part of the. Like, they're not with the mutants, but they're also not with the humans. Like, that intrigues me a little bit. I don't know. But yeah, happened in. I get it. I get a whole lot happen. It is hard to explain. I get that. And I understand that I need to go back and read those at some point. And maybe this will be better. But it's about the Summers, and I don't care for them. So that's boring. You want to get me interested in an X-Men book? This is how you do it. Kitty, Storm, Iceman, Emma Frost, a little cameo of Logan getting drunk because Kitty is his supplier. This is fun as hell. I seen Kavi said that a while ago, and it's the truth. I loved everything about this book. I will admit, as much as I dislike the Summers clan, like a graph chart. He doubts that there'll be Summers all the time. Well, that was annoying and boring. Like this was, and I'll admit, like of my favorite X-Men, like 3 of my 5 are probably in this book right here. Maybe I don't know if Iceman quite makes the top 5. Storm and Kitty definitely are like top tier X-Men for me. I love those characters. I like Emma when she's used right. I think she's used well in this. I've always had a soft spot for Kitty Pryde. She's been one of my favorites all along. Like, this was fun. This was good. This was okay. just because they have this island doesn't mean all their issues and problems are going away. They're going out and dealing with stuff. Like this felt like, oh, we won. Let's celebrate. We're so perfect. And I don't know. It's Scott Summers. I don't like Cyclops. I'll just flat out say that. I say he's the worst. I joke he's the worst X-Men. For me, he almost is. I don't like him. He annoys me. Yeah. So loves Kitty and Storm. So graphic is very hyped up, but it's deserving. And I bet the X-Men run overall will be great. I just don't know that it's going to be for me. Like, if that makes any sense, maybe. Like, I'll be honest. Like, when I like the X-Men books, like X-Men stories I enjoy, generally don't involve like the main crew that you think of all the time. Not, I guess I say that Kitty and Storm are pretty main X-Men. Iceman's a pretty main X-Men, but like generally my favorite X-Men stories have been no Cyclops, very little Professor X, Magneto comes and goes. I like Wolverine when he's used a little bit, but not a lot. Like where he's not the main focus of the story, unless it's like a Wolverine book. But if it's a team X-Men kind of thing, I like Wolverine to be like there with like to pop in and out, kind of, and I like to focus on my favorite X-Men are Kitty and Storm and Nightcrawler and Iceman and X-23. I actually enjoy her more than Logan most of the time, and Emma, and like I like those character Colossus. I just tend to like those characters. I think their stories tend to be more interesting. Rogue, Rogue and Gambit, like I like that group a little more than I do kind of the Cyclops and Wolverine and Jean Grey. I think Jean can be good. I loved X-Men Red, but Jean was not dealing with any of the Cyclops crap. It was her and Storm and Nightcrawler, and it was a really good team dynamic, and I love that story. So I think Marauders, I immediately added it to my pool. I'm going to keep getting it. We'll see. I'm probably going to kind of wait and see on the other series. If one of them gets some buzz, I might grab it. Let's see. I haven't been watching the chat here. You like Kitty? That's a shock. I have been known to like the female characters, TJ, and like she's not, she's not overly like. She's never been like overly sexualized or anything like that. Of like the White Whale likes Jubilee, of the like non-Wolverine daughters, like that he's had that kind of father-daughter relationship of the female X-Men over the years. Kitty was always my favorite. I don't know. I just enjoyed her. The scene in here after Storm and Bobby get hit with the power dampeners and she takes on all these soldiers by herself, basically, is amazing use of her powers. It's so well done. The whole thing, the guy that tries to stab her and like the sword just goes through and she's fine. And he's like, it's just a hologram. She can't hurt you. And just as he's saying she can't hurt him, she punches him and knocks him out. And it's just so good. And like, yeah, I just love this one. Let's see where I'm falling behind on Wolverine sells books though, so whatever. And I like Wolverine. I like Wolverine more when he's on his own than when he's part of the ensemble. I like him when he's properly used in the ensemble, I guess. I'm one of those that doesn't think Wolverine should be the leader. I think Wolverine is a tool of the team that they use when they need him. Otherwise, he's better off like getting drunk and doing whatever it is he's doing on his own. But that's just me. Comics for Blame, thank you for joining us. I had not actually shouted you out yet. Anybody else I missed while I was ranting about the X-Men books? Hickman, yeah, Emma is great. Love Kitty. I don't think so. I think everybody is. I think I've gotten everybody. So that was my take on this week's books. So I really enjoyed Marauders. Was probably my read of the week, honestly. Like so far, like obviously I haven't got through all the books. Marauders was really, really good. Curse of the White Knight was number 4 was really, really good, and Valkyrie was really, really good. I did not enjoy X-Men number 1 at all. I just found it boring. Let's see, what else did I go through? Valkyrie was really good. This was fun. It wasn't great. It was fun. It was enough that I'm going to keep it going. This was solid. Better than the average Tom King issue. They're finally moving. The final battle's finally coming. This was good. Continues to be solid. And this was, I don't know, this was okay. But there's only 2 more issues. I'm going to stick it out to the end. Sorry, I put these up too close and then it focuses on them and then it doesn't want to refocus. I do not like this camera. I need to replace it. So anything else? Let's see. What else? In addition, so I got all of these at my local LCS Phoenix Comics in Peculiar, Missouri. So I'm going to give them a quick shout out. Because so if you guys want, like, Phoenix Comics, if you look them up on Facebook or Instagram, and I should put their link in sometime, but they will ship if you need an LCS, if you don't have a local LCS. But they hooked me up with one more book. Where did I put it? Oh, it's right here. And this is going to be, like, they cut me a deal on a book that I'm going to use for my giveaway. So I appreciate that. This is going to be another one of my prizes in my giveaway. I showed you guys that Catwoman slab that I picked up earlier in the week. If you go back and watch that unboxing video where I was worried about the UPS thing. This is a variant that I guarantee you guys have probably never seen of Unearthed number 1 from Image Comics. It came out back in the summer. This is a Cullen Bunn, Kyle Strom, Baltimore Revis. So they're all locals. Team up to do this book for Image. They were all at my LCS. They've been there multiple times. That's who did the Batman sketch. Baltimore did the Batman sketch, and then Kyle Strom did that Scarecrow sketches that I've showed. So they've teamed up on this Unearth, and they each had a creator variant. There was only 200 copies of it, 200 or 250. I'm not sure. So this is Baltimore Revis's version. I like this cover the best of the 3. And this is triple signed by Kyle Strom, Cullen Bunn, Baltimore Revis. He makes the B with the like little circle thing. So there's only like 200 of these, even less that are triple signed. Comes with the COA from my comic shop. I was there. I know they signed it. So I picked this up for cost, basically. And so that'll be part of the giveaway. So yeah, it's a super cool cover. I really like it. This is the one I like the best. So basically, Baltimore did this cover. He did his own. Kyle did his own, and then Cullen had Smallwood draw a cover for him for the creator cover. And basically the only place you can get them is from them. And the shop just bought some extra copies from them that they've been selling, and they still had a couple left, and I grabbed this. So that will be part of the giveaway, along with that slab and maybe some other stuff. I'll make some more announcements when I drop the video, probably on Friday for my contest. Baltimore is a very manly man. Did you meet him at NYC or at NYCC? Or have you just like looked him up? So, oh wait, hang on. Read House of X Power X. I'll buy airplane advertising over if you don't read it soon. It's not out in a trade yet, so how am I supposed to read it? And it's not on Marvel Unlimited yet, and so yeah, I think you should give it a try. I will track down the trades when they come out. By the time I make another in stock trades order, they will have them. I will track it down. I guarantee you, it won't make me like this any better. Because it wasn't that I felt confused. I was bored because I had to listen to this person talk for the entire issue. And there are a few things that bore me more. And then manly name, yeah. Next month, JP. What is next month? What did I? It'll be in a couple of weeks, yeah, I think. Did I miss something? Or they're talking about next month, a couple of weeks. Next month is when the trades come out. Yeah. So I'll probably get it sometime around Christmas, somewhere in there. I will try to track down those trades, and I will read House of X and Power of X. But I'm not going to go back and buy the issues at this point. And Vulcan is the best Summers brother. That's not like a ringing endorsement of Vulcan. So, oh goodness gracious! I've seen people are going to be like, JP's hot takes. Hey, the Summers have just never interested me. I'm not a big Cable fan. I'm not a big Havoc fan. Vulcans, yeah. I just don't have a lot of interest in them. I don't know. I would rather hang out with Storm and Nightcrawler and Colossus and Kitty and Rogue and Gambit and occasionally Wolverine, and I could do without the Summers clan. I really could. I mean, I was never actually a big fan of Jean until this X-Men Red Run. I really enjoyed that. That was the first time I really enjoyed Jean as a character, and I think that had to do with because there was no Scott. So this one is stronger. This one, yes, it is. I won't deny it. So, well, that is everything I got for this week. Do you guys? Yeah, I'll run back through. I'll do a super quick recap, and then poor Jean. So, although I'd seen somebody pointed out, I did catch the little chart of the rooms that they put Scott, Jean, Logan's rooms. Why is Logan in the Summers house? That was odd to me too. Why would he, other than to get it with Jean? I get it. Yeah. And okay, I will ask one question. There was one thing in here that I have to ask that struck me as obvious, but maybe I'm misreading it. Was that are Scott and Polaris also getting it on behind Jean's back or in front of Jean's back? I don't know. Jean may know, but it totally in this act seemed like those two were together as well. So if Scott's doing Polaris, I guess Jean could do Logan. Good for her. Apparently they have an open marriage. So what did Unruly say? Yes. I'll go back to that. I'll leave that up there. I like it. So haven't read Avengers 25. That's Jason Aaron. Haven't read ASM yet. Did not get to Ghost Spider, although I've enjoyed this run, the Shauna McGuire. I didn't like it early when they first started. She started writing it, but I've enjoyed it lately. Wonder Woman, The Prison, of course. Nightwing. Maybe Rick Grayson is coming to an end soon. I'm just basing that off the January solicitation, not not this current book, because I've read it. Batgirl, the stupid Deceased cover. Justice League, starting to wrap up the Doom War, and Justice League Dark, underrated series. I haven't read this one yet, but this series has been so good. The Summers goes away. Oh goodness. Not a fan of Cable Blasphemy. Hey, Cougar Crumby. I don't think I've seen you before, and I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right, but thank you for joining us. Sorry that I'm disappointing you with my Cable. Cable's better than most of the Summers. I will give him that. How about that? So, King Thor, Detective, this was solid. Good storytelling. First, Mrs. Freeze, so we'll see where they're going with that. This was much better. Gosh dang it. Yeah, it focuses on that book and it gets it out of focus everywhere else. So finally, the final battle is coming. This was fun. It was better than I expected, which maybe I didn't have high expectations. I got it for the Archer cover, but it was better than I expected. This is so good. So good. This is really, really good as well. I'm really enjoying this. And this is easily my read of the week. I love this. So I love this issue. It was fun. It was adventure. It was action. It was Kitty getting drunk. Her playing off of Iceman and Storm and Emma and Logan and Pyro's back. And yeah, this was really, really, this was everything I look for in an X-Men book, unlike that other thing. So that's me. This is, I picked up, will be added to prizes for my contest, along with, let's see where, put that in the book. If you guys watched my video earlier in the week, I will show that slab real quick. And then I'll get off of here and let you guys go back to the auction. I also picked up, actually, I'll pre-show everything. I picked up this slab. This week it's going to go in the contest. And I'm still maybe trying to track down a couple more things. Depending on how many winners and how many contestants I get. And then this second Kamala Khan cameo, Captain Marvel 17. This is a minty copy. I won't promise a 9.8, but it looks like a 9.8 to me. So those are the three things I have currently that I'm planning to put in the contest. Contest video will come out Friday. It's going to run the whole month of November. So yeah, that will come out Friday, hopefully. Tomorrow night, we will be doing a Collecting Smart with NYC, The Boy Who Had Seven, and maybe another guest. We're going to talk about mystery boxes and whether they are for you or not. I'm hoping to get a Halloween-themed Let's Collect out this week. Unruly TJ, you guys might like the character I've chosen for my Halloween-themed Let's Collect. And with that, I'm going to take off. I want to thank you guys for watching. I still went over 30 minutes. Of course I did. Thanks everyone for watching. And go support the Comic Core auction. I will talk to you later. Bye.